7 former investigators are suing the Gwinnett County Medical Examiner, accusing her of knowingly ignoring federal law and making them work long hours for free.
The allegations first surfaced in a Fox 5 I-Team investigation last year into Forensic Pathology Services, the private company hired by Gwinnett County to handle all death investigations. Fox 5 I-Team reporter Randy Travis returns now with the night's new developments.
Tom and Courtney, certain jobs are exempt from federal overtime rules, but does that apply to this group? These investigators say they were on call 2 or 3 times a week and 2 weekends each month, but never got paid for responding to all the deaths that happened on their watch.
When someone dies unexpectedly in Gwinnett County, an investigator from the medical examiner's office is assigned the case. But death doesn't always show up weekdays between 9 and 5.
I've actually handled my job, handled my death scenes and so forth, drove 100 miles, got back to my house, and as soon as I pulled up the driveway, got to go back and do it again.
Bob Bumgardner was one of a group of former Gwinnett Medical Examiner workers who met with the Fox 5 I-Team last year. Each one with the same story about being on call.
Did anybody here work overtime and not get paid? How often?
All the time. All the time.
If you were on weekend call, you had 120 hours that week because you were required to be at the office Monday from Friday from 8 to 4.
They're literally falling asleep in the morgue because you haven't had any rest.
They said the unpaid overtime created a constant churn of investigators leaving and new ones arriving, affecting the performance of the office and hurting the taxpayers they are supposed to serve. This month, 7 former investigators sued medical examiner Dr. Carol Terry and her company, Forensic Pathology Services. She's accused of not even paying minimum wage to her investigators when they were on call, even though almost every time plaintiffs would respond to calls that required them to report to a death investigation scene.
We've got a break room back here. We've got locker rooms with showers.
But when Dr. Terry gave us a tour last November, she seemed stunned that any of her employees would be upset about how many hours they worked.
And no prior or current employees ever raised that issue.
Gwinnett is the only metro county that uses a private company to investigate deaths. Dr. Terry's firm is paid a flat fee, about $1.5 million a year. Any money she saves from payroll or other expenses is not returned to the taxpayers.
The lawsuit alleges Terry was told earlier that her investigators had to be paid overtime, but she ignored and disregarded notification and advice she received. But that's not what she told us last year.
So up until Bob Bumgardner's complaint, you're telling me that no one had ever complained to you or through your office to you about having to work overtime and not getting paid a single dime?
Absolutely. Nobody had said a word. I can't address something if it's not brought to my attention.
Labor attorney Jay Walker says they have a witness who helped write the personnel manual who will testify Terry was warned about overtime rules years ago.
She just didn't want to do it.
Correct.
Was she telling me the truth?
Evidently not.
Through her attorney, Terry had no comment about the lawsuit or the allegation that she knew forcing her investigators to work for free was wrong.
You wouldn't want to be in a position where you're working 24 hours a day, you're on call, and after you leave your job, you can't spend time with your family, you can't go to personal events, you can't travel outside the county, and that's a big part of this case. It's treating employees fairly and paying them fairly for work that's performed.
Since our original investigation, Dr. Terry is limiting her staff to working 40 hours a week, no overtime, but it can be done.
Treating employees fairly, a lot of them have worked there a long time, Randy.
Yeah, you know, you wonder why they stayed if it was such a difficult place to work when it came to overtime. But they said they really loved what they did, and that's why some stayed for years. But after a while, they just realized we just can't keep doing this, keep working and not getting paid for that extra overtime. So they had to go ahead and file this lawsuit. But if it's any consolation, the people who are working there now don't have to worry about that problem.
Yeah, it's understandable. You work somewhere for so many years that you'd have an attachment to the place.
A loyalty, but you want that loyalty to be two-way.
Absolutely, yeah. All right, Randy, thanks.
Thanks, Randy.